Never in a million years did I think that I'd be getting some fan mail. That's what that is. That is a bag of 100% Colombian coffee from a future guest on my audio podcast, The Human Business Narrative, which, by the way, if you haven't downloaded, make sure you do so. You can subscribe on iTunes, and you can also grab it from Podbean. But more on this guest with this bag of coffee right here, which I'm absolutely ecstatic to try, will be coming really, really soon. So make sure you stay tuned to the audio podcast and, of course, to the Biz Grind. Hudson, you ready? Are we going? Hudson, are we going? Hey, look, we're gonna go see some pumpkins. Which way do we go? Hudson, which way do we go? We go straight?
Go straight.
Come on, let's go straight. We're gonna find the exit. Go. Hudson, what do you think? We're gonna find the exit? Which way? We gotta go down that way. Which way are you going? You going down that way? Come on! Get over here! I got you! I got you! It'd be nice if I actually put a flash card in the camera. Of course I didn't. So, yeah, that would help, because otherwise I can't record in a video now, can I? What's up, guys? Too much stuff that's going on. The month of October is really, really busy. Mainly, oh man, this lighting's really, really bad over here. Mainly because pumpkin patches, family, lots of stuff going on with the business. Also, let's see if we got any mail out here. Oh man, look at that. So we put this pumpkin out here. It was a small pumpkin, if you can see it, and we have a really, really bad squirrel problem, and been really trying to figure out how do we resolve it. So that was the outcome of that, is the squirrels ate the pumpkin, and that was actually one of the pumpkins that my son really likes. So now I have to get a new pumpkin. Getting fan mail. You know, I never thought in a million years that I would actually be getting some fan mail, but last week I think was actually the first piece of fan mail that I received, and it was actually very intriguing. I should say very encouraging in a way, simply because it was an indication that there's people out there, you guys, are actually paying attention to these vlogs and taking interest, in the content. And not only that, but this particular fan was actually a fan of my audio podcast, The Human Business Narrative, and because they're such an enthusiastic fan, they felt compelled to send me some fan mail. So pretty excited about that. I'm very excited that the podcast, the audio podcast, The Human Business Narrative, is picking up, because this is something that I really wanted to become more diligent with. As I mentioned earlier on, I didn't get a chance to record new episodes the entire month of September, and October has been sort of staggering as well. So this is a good opportunity to start catching up on the podcast. And I have some really cool guests that are lined up that are becoming on the podcast here within the next couple weeks. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you Google The Human Business Narrative Podcast. It's available on iTunes, and make sure that you subscribe to that as well. One of the really, really cool projects, or I should say a program, that I'm about to participate in that I haven't talked much about. I actually shot a piece of video on this to promote it a few episodes back, but I want to talk to you guys about this in a little bit more detail, because this is something that I'm becoming even more interested in. So youth education, especially at the high school level, is something that I've taken stronger interest in. Now, let me give you kind of the backstory on this. Over the last year and a half, as you guys know, through the Biz Grind, I've been focusing on working towards the development of my own digital startup agency called Razor Sharp Digital. And you guys have been following me throughout the journey, which, by the way, I really, really appreciate. At one point in time, this was actually about a couple of months ago or so, one of the educators from a program called Virtual Enterprise reached out to me. And what the Virtual Enterprise essentially is a virtual program that is available here at one of the local high schools. And what that program is designed to do is to help high school students comprise virtual companies, virtual startups. So the cool part about this is that I've been invited to be a judge on a panel coming up here on November 1st, if I recall correctly, to be able to judge several different segments as part of this virtual enterprise program. So in essence, what this will be is me participating, contributing with the ability to judge how each student has comprised a virtual startup across different segments. So everything from their sales pitch to their website to their competitor analysis to venture capital. And this is something that I'm just absolutely ecstatic about, because just thinking about, you know, back to the years of high school, which for me that was many moons ago at this point, there was nothing like this that was available. I think it's just absolutely great to see that nowadays high school students have the availability of such programs that really entices them towards entrepreneurship at such an early age. I mean, this is something that, guys, I don't even think that there's any other high school or any other district, I should say, in the entire nation that's really doing anything like this, or at least anything that I've heard of. So I'm very ecstatic. So November 1st, I will be a judge on a panel to judge the initiatives behind how students are comprising a virtual startup around different segments, such as development of their sales pitch, development of their website, development of their competitor analysis, so on and so forth. And I promise to bring some footage to you guys, because I think it's just going to be absolutely mind-blowing to see these young, bright minds build these virtual startups and have this kind of an entrepreneurial mindset.
Beep beep.
They're mannequins, you should be okay.
Look.
We get to the tunnel, you can scream all you want.
Look.
But don't make no sudden moves. I think they're just mannequins, I'm not sure.
Oh no, okay.
So here we're going to the tunnel. Let's make some noise, guys. Let's see how loud we can get.
Here we go, Hudson.
Here we go.
Hudson, we're going through the tunnel. Are you ready? We're going through the tunnel. Hudson, look at the tunnel.
That was really good. Oh, I can still hear them in the back. I'll go listen to the mannequin guys. I'll go listen to those two guys grabbing people off the train again. That kind of happens sometimes if we get on the train late at night if we're at the zoo.
Hudson. Hi! That was today's vlog, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Be kind to each other. Look out after each other. Try to act human. I'll see you later.